Hi there, I'm Lisa, welcome back to my channel, and I am sharing with you today a whole load of Christmas DIYs, most of which come from Poundland, so they are super cheap and super easy. Exactly what you need just before Christmas. You just want easy and quick DIYs. I'm going to start off by sharing this Pom Pom Ring Wreath with you. I am so pleased with it. I've seen them in Anthropologie and they are £90. I'll share the picture with you. They are beautiful, but they are so easy and cheap to make. I've made this with 3 or 4 different balls of wool from Poundland. The wool in Poundland, I always buy my wool now from my crafty projects. It's 3 rolls for £2 in Poundland, and you get loads and loads of colours. This one is my favourite at the moment. It's really chunky and you've got some really lovely flecks in it. You can see it here. Really love this one. It's really soft as well. So I'm going to show you, it's so easy how to make these, and all you do is start off with a Poundland wreath. Obviously a pound. You then get your pom-pom maker. Long gone are the days when you have a piece of cardboard, a couple of pieces of cardboard, and you're wrapping it around. These days you can pick up a pom-pom maker. They are so easy to use, and you can also get these in Poundland. You get 2 different sizes in the pack and they are just £1. And then you end up with loads and loads and loads of these. Really, really easy. And then you glue them onto your wreath. These particular wreaths come in grey and white, and I love that you get a little piece of ribbon to hang it with as well. I've got my hot glue gun plugged in, and the first thing I'm going to do is start to lay out where I want my pom-poms to go, so that I can work out exactly how many I need and in what colours. So I'm going to keep this one really muted, a bit like the Anthropologie one actually. This one is for a friend, so I want the colours quite neutral. And I realise now that I need an extra grey, so I can go away and do that. And you need lots and lots of glue. And make sure it's firmly stuck in place. And then when the outer ring is all in place, I've got some smaller ones here, and I can start sticking these in place then. And here is the finished second wreath that I'm going to be gifting. It's just much more suited to my friend's tones in her house, and I think it's so cute. I'm so pleased with how this came about. Obviously you could even add more if you wanted, do another layer around, but I think that looks really, really lovely. Let me know what you think, and let me know if it were for your house, what colours would you choose? Right, the next Poundland product, you have 2 projects for one £1 product. It's a wooden sign, Let It Snow. There's 2 in there. You can get other words as well. There was like a peace on earth, I think, and a ho ho ho, but I don't know if there's any more than that. But I am going to do something with these 2. We're going to create one hanging decoration and also something to pop in the plant pot. And now I'm going to take some white paint, white acrylic paint. I've also got a skewer that I'm going to paint, and I want to paint them on both sides. So I'm leaving these to dry, and I'm going to squeeze in another DIY. I wasn't planning on doing this one for the video, but I thought I may as well show it. I bought this really cheap wooden rolling pin on Amazon for £2 something, which included delivery. And I thought it would be a nice addition to the kitchen. So I want to paint this bit white and paint the little handly bits red. So I think this is going to be the best way to do this. The whole rolling pin has been painted, and I want to do the handles, but I also want the middle bit to dry. So I'm going to just do the sides, the top sides, and then turn it over. And whilst my rolling pin dries, I am going to pop some glue from my glue gun along the bottom and just in a few places on my Let It Snow sign, and sprinkle with some of these little champagne crushed glass glitter pieces. And now the rolling pin is dry. I've turned it over so I can paint the other side. And for this one that's going to go in the plant, I've turned this around. I've added some of the glue from the glue gun at the back there, and I've added the skewer. The nice thing about using the glue gun is that it dries super, super fast. And there's the herb box in the window, in the kitchen window, and the Let It Snow sign there in the rosemary. And this is actually a planter from Poundland that I picked up in the summer. And I've got a couple of little fake Christmas trees in there as well. I think that looks really, really cute. And I've also finished this one now. I've added some twine. I've got quite a few of these spools of twine. I've bought them on eBay. And I've got loads of different colours. They're really, really handy to keep for craft projects. And I've tied on the top there. And I've also tied a few little bits around and a bow in the middle. And I think I'm going to hang that on the tree. We're putting it up tonight. And I've got another one that I've made like this previously, so I'll show you that one later as well. So that will go on the tree later. I think it looks really cute, but obviously you could hang it on a wall, you could hang it from a door or drawers or something like that. I think it will look really, really sweet, or paint it any colour that you wish. I'm really pleased with this. I am now going to go on to my next project. I'm really excited about doing this one. Again, inspired by Anthropologie and completely using Poundland materials. I saw these sacks. They were £25 in Anthropologie, and I'd already seen the sacks in Poundland, obviously for £1. I say obviously, they've now got other items for like £2 and £5. It's got this on the back, but it's the plain side that I'm interested in. Now I want to give this to a family. I've got a close family of ours, and we always do them a whole load of gifts and give them to them that way. Usually I do a gift bag, but this year I'm going to give them their very own gift sack. And instead of the letter in Anthropologie on the sacks, it's kind of like printed. But I'm going to do ours with felt. I bought this again from eBay. This is left over. I've had it for years. I always keep bits and pieces like this again in my craft stash. And I'm going to do a big letter E on the front for the first initial of their surname. So I've started off with drawing out the letter E. I'm using this chalk marker pen. I'm going to cut that out, and I am going to attach it on first with my glue gun, just so it holds it in place exactly where I want it before I start the sewing. The sewing then is purely just to look nice rather than actually attaching it to the sack. So I haven't gone too heavy with the glue gun to stick this on. It's purely there just to hold it in place. And what I was very careful of, because obviously you've got loads and loads of like little spaces with it being Hessian, I didn't want to glue it to the inside and actually stick the two pieces together. It just holds it in place, and now I can sew all the way around the outside. Very nearly finished the sack here because I think no Christmas project is complete without pom-poms. I've got a couple of pink pom-poms, but I don't like the way they're just hanging. I'm going to add a little bit of the glue and just to keep it in place, but I think that will be a really, really cute finish. So that is the finished sack, and I actually think that looks better than the Anthropologie one, even if I say so myself. What do you think? And I also finished the little rolling pin. I ended up with a red heart. I used an acrylic pen to draw the heart and colour it in, and just my usual uni ball pen to go around the outside. And my very final project for today, I have got some Poundland photo frames. You get 2 4x6s for £1, and I'm going to go back to my wool box and coat, or rather wrap, the whole photo frame around with wool, just to give it a little bit of a transformation. I think it will add a little bit of colour and a really nice bit of texture. I'm going to start by taking off the backing so that I've just got the frame. I'm going to slide out the glass very carefully. I'm not a fan of glass in photo frames, I have to say. I do quite like to remove it. And I'm going to wrap this, decide which wool I'm going to use, and wrap it all the way around. I do love the Flex Chunky, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to start by tying on the wool so that you've got the knotted piece at the back, and then wrapping around it so that the whole frame is covered in the wool. I found it easier to cut off some wool. I've wrapped it around my hand to tie it, sort of like to keep it into a ball, and it's so much easier now to wrap around the frame. I'm doing several loops in one go, swiping them across and just making sure that I hook them over the clip on the back, and that makes it very easy and also very even as well. Frames all covered. I've had a second thought about the photo to go inside. I originally printed off a family photo at Disney, but I think it's just a bit warm and fuzzy and cozy, so I've ended up printing off a photo that was taken last December in Covent Garden of Aid and I think that would be a better match. Now, the wool makes the frame very chunky, so I found the best way to do this, I stuck the photo on the actual board and pressed it down, and then just pushed the little clips on at the back to hold it in place, and that's worked really, really well, and that will sit nicely now on my windowsill in my bedroom. I'm really pleased with that. I really hope you've enjoyed this video today. I've made the initialed sack, I've made pom-pom rings, I've got the little wooden rolling pin, the little let it snow signs, and finally the fuzzy woolly photo frame. I've really enjoyed this, and the majority of these items have all come from Poundland, so they've been really, really cheap. Let me know which one is your favourite. I think, I don't know, it's between the, I love the wreaths, but I really am pleased with this sack as well. Just to think what the original price was in Anthropologie, where I took the inspiration from, and it's ended up costing me £1. I'm so chuffed with that. Let me know what your favourite is, and if you are going to create any of these, or if you've created something similar already. I really hope that you're enjoying my December videos so far. I've done really well actually. I've posted every day so far, and I really didn't think I was going to. So it's still early days, but I'm doing okay. Let me know if you're enjoying all the December videos. Tomorrow I have a Christmas vlog going up. It is the weekend vlog, and we've had friends over for dinner and games, and we've done other various Christmassy things as well. And then on Tuesday I've got another one of my countdown to Christmas craft videos for you. And Wednesday hopefully will be another Christmas vlog. I really hope you're enjoying these. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel if you don't already, and I shall hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.